Here's a problem involving maximizing the profit. Now, if you haven't already watched the video of maximizing the revenue, you might want to go watch that one first because the first part of this is to set up the revenue formula. So I'm just going to go straight to the revenue formula that we had before. If you haven't seen that video, then you might want to do a search for safety with numbers revenue problem and view that one. And make sure you watch the college algebra one and not the calculus one. Okay, so it's the same setup at the beginning. So we're going to set up our revenue formula the same. And the way we had it before, the revenue formula was negative 125 n squared plus 500 n plus 40,000. And remember here, n will be the number of price changes. Okay, so now let's talk about profit. How do you find profit? To calculate the profit, you're doing your revenue, the money you bring in, minus any cost that you have. Okay. So, here we go. Our revenue formula is negative 125 n squared plus 500 n plus 40,000, okay, minus our cost. Well, it says here in the problem that it's going to cost us $700 just to get it set up. So we're going to have to take 700 off. But then we're also going to lose, it's going to cost us 75 cents per hot dog. Okay. Now, how many hot dogs do we sell? Well, if you remember from when we set up the revenue formula, the hot dog portion of that, put that here, was 10,000 minus 500 n. Okay, that was the portion in the revenue that told us how many hot dogs we were selling. And now we find out it's going to cost us 75 cents for each of these. So, hope I have room here, minus 75 cents times the number of hot dogs, which would be 10,000 minus 500 n. Barely enough room. Hope you can read that. That is 10,000 there. Okay, so let's simplify and calculate what we've got. We've got negative 125 n squared plus 500 n. Let's go ahead and combine these. 40,000 minus 7,000. That leaves us with 39,300. Okay, minus 0.75 times 10,000. So that's minus 7,500. And then also minus 0.75 times negative 500. So negative 0.75 times negative 500 is a positive 375 n. Okay. Now a couple more combining. We got a couple numbers to combine, a couple terms to combine. So we have negative 125 n squared, 500 n plus 375 n. That's going to be 875 n. And then 39,300 minus 7,500 leaves us with 31,800. Okay, so this is our formula for the profit. Now, to maximize the profit, on a profit equation, again, we've got a polynomial with a negative a coefficient, so it's going to have this shape. So we're finding the vertex. So our n is going to be negative b over 2a, which would be negative 875 over 2 times negative 125. And this is going to give us 3.5. So this means to maximize our profit, we need to raise the price by 25 cents 3.5 times. Now, you could round that up to 4 if you want. We'll go ahead and just use the 3.5. So the question will be, what do we charge? Okay. Well, remember from the revenue problem, our price formula was 4 plus 0.25 n, so 3.5. So this gives us a price of 4.875. Since we're talking about money, we will round this up. So to maximize the profit, we need to charge $4.88 for a hot dog, which was a little more than our revenue problem was. How many hot dogs will we sell? Well, the same way. We know our hot dog part of the formula is 10,000 minus 500n. So 10,000 minus 500 times 3.5 gives us 8,250 hot dogs. And what will the profit end up being? Well, we've got our profit formula up here. Okay. Negative 125 times 3.5 squared plus 875 times 3.5 plus 31,800. Okay, we calculate that out. Give me just a second. We get a maximum profit of $33,331.25. And if you're thinking about the revenue problem, you said, well, wait a minute, we're charging more, but we're bringing in less. That doesn't seem to make sense. But remember, we're dealing with profit. Yeah, we're charging more. We're not selling as many hot dogs, but now we do have to spend some money to pay for all these hot dogs. Remember, we got to spend $700 to get this set up. And then for each of these 8,250 hot dogs we're going to sell, it's going to cost us 75 cents in materials. Hot dog bun, mustard, napkins, stuff like that. And so that's why our maximum profit is a lot lower than our maximum revenue, which really makes sense. $33,331.25.